smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Hey everybody, welcome into Northland Basketball at Sports Zone Radio. Welcome back to Snowflake High School. It's now game two of our broadcast doubleheader here at Lobo Gymnasium. And out on the floor, the game is underway now. We are just about 2 minutes into the boys varsity broadcast, and we welcome you in as we get a 2-0 early lead for Snowflake, and that's matched finally 2 minutes into the game. About 5:55 on the clock here in the first quarter. It's the sophomore Preston Power working in the paint for Sholo, getting points right there. This matches Noah Baum's earlier two made for the Lobos. And guess what, everybody? We're underway with Northland Basketball from Lobo Gymnasium. I'm Floyd Simmons, and my broadcast partner is the esteemed Patrick Austin joining me now. Hey, Patrick.
Wow, that was quite the introduction, Floyd. I appreciate that. And glad to be here tonight. Excited about this ball game. Always a good game against the Sholo Cougars and the Snowflake Lobos, so excited to be here.
Absolutely. Patrick, did you happen to see that inbound play that Snowflake just executed? They got two.
I did.
Two out of it. Who
that was DeWitt, number 22, that scored on that.
All right, there's some points. And Sholo answering on the other end of the floor with points of their own as this one gets going, and we start to get a little bit of action out there on the floor, and the points just now. So we get a whistle blown and a foul called. Well, I thought I had the lineup, and I do. There it is, lineup. Carlos Robles is the guy that just made the shot a moment ago for the men in pink. How about those pink uniforms? Show a little sporting out there.
Udall out there reffing. And the ball went out of bounds, and he yelled really loud, "Pink ball!" And he just started laughing. I don't know if he's ever said that before in his officiating career.
Certainly has not for a boys game, I'll bet. And the ball goes inside for the Lobos, and they're able to get points in there for Cooper DeWitt. DeWitt has his second field goal of the game for the Lobos. Floyd Simmons and Patrick Austin on the play-by-play call. There's Cougar Cook, who will be playing college baseball. Utah Valley State will be his new home for a while as a baseball player starting next year. Robles dribbles to the baseline, turnaround. The shot is up, too strong, tipped out off of the Cougars, out of bounds, everybody. Floyd Simmons, Patrick Austin. For lack of anything else to say right now, I keep repeating, and I apologize for that, I keep repeating the same thing.
No, it's all right. It's just kind of a weird start to this game, but we're rolling now. Snowflake up 6-4, and about approaching 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. So pretty intense game so far. A lot of hard basketball being played right now. Hard-fought game, hard-fought first quarter, and the score reflects that.
Well, you always get that, don't you? I mean, if it's going to be Sholo and Snowflake, you're going to get some real battles going on out there on the floor, and we're getting that right now. Cougar Cook has it. And the ball right side for a moment. That was Andre Henderson. Now here's Preston Power, and he's going to have his pass tipped and stolen. That's Pond with it. And Alex Pond will try to take it the distance and has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. And eventually it was Snowflake that touched it last. Maybe that was Pond himself, and he's going to leave the game. Easton Butler replaces him. Alex was part of the starting five for Snowflake, as was Cooper Rapier. Also in the game, Max Boone starting tonight as well. Cooper DeWitt. We get a whistle and a turnover, ball back the other direction. Snowflake is going to bring into the game here now Tyler Clare. Clare will check into the game. Noah Baum, one of the starters for Snowflake. And let's mention as well, I did mention Cooper DeWitt, didn't I? Yep.
Yes.
Ball comes into Cooper Rapier. And to Noah Baum on the left angle. Outside to Easton Butler. He is going to work around on the perimeter. Snowflake keeping it outside. Butler free in the corner for three, but there's a whistle first. And maybe a foul inside And Cooper DeWitt, a little incredulous, didn't believe it.
Yeah, I didn't see that foul. I was watching the play. That foul was obviously away from the ball. So I didn't see that. It was actually a really good play by Snowflake going in and scoring, but I did not see the foul, so I can't comment on that one.
Well, you got to get your contact lenses cleaned up a little bit.
I probably do need to put some glasses on for sure.
Pass inside for Sholo, taken away. Noah Baum has the loose ball up to Easton Butler, and he is going to get called for the carry. Violation. A 6-4 Snowflake lead early on over Sholo in this one. A couple of talented basketball teams getting their region, well, their opportunity to play in region. Offensive foul. And a moving screen, moving violation committed by the Sholo Cougars. Inbound for the Lobos comes into, that's going to come into a Noah Baum. He feeds DeWitt, who gets a body check out there, and that'll be a foul. Looks like it's Robles picking up that foul. His second of the game, by the way. And just like that, Coach Troy Cook is going to have to get somebody off the bench and get number 11, Carlos Robles, out of the game. He's getting into early foul trouble for Sholo. Noah Baum at the top. Sends it to the right. There's Easton Butler, and he gets called for the little shuffle. And that'll be a turnover.
A lot of turnovers here for the Lobos in the first quarter for sure. A couple of traveling calls, a couple of out-of-bounds plays, throwing away the ball. So Snowflake need to clean it up in the first quarter.
Drive, Sholo, dish, pass, gets skipped out of bounds. And the guys in pink, they touched it last out. That'll go back over the other direction to the Lobos. 2:21 on the clock in the first quarter. Well, you know, Patrick, the way they came out and started, I thought we might have a higher scoring first period, but look at this. It's 6-4. I mean, these guys can't really find the bucket, can't find the goal.
Yeah, it's been about 3 minutes since anybody has scored.
It's a drive by Easton, and Butler unable to convert, and that'll go out of bounds, and that goes back to Sholo. Well, I'm going to say this about these uniforms. I don't know the story. There's got to be a story, right? There's a reason why Sholo's wearing pink.
Never have seen it.
There's got to be a reason, though, right? I mean, they're doing it, I don't know
exactly.
if it's cancer awareness or something. We'll find out. We'll ask the question, the important question here in a bit. But I will say they do have the Cougar green, that forest dark green color that's in the uniform, right? That's in the numbers and in the effects going down the side of the uniform. So they've got the green.
Yeah, they do. Inside that pink, that very bright pink.
Green and pink is a weird combination. I'm not used to it. Here's a nice give and go bounce pass inside. Cooper DeWitt goes up off the glass. Shot is good for Snowflake. Cooper's having a great first quarter for Snowflake.
Yeah, and just a great pass from Cooper Rapier on that. A little pass and go, and nice pass underneath. And here's a turnover by the Cougars.
Well, that's going to go then back the other direction. And Snowflake will bring it up the floor. DeWitt up on the left angle, guarded by the sophomore Preston Power to the corner. And Easton Butler buries a Snowflake three to put them up now by 7. It's the 11-4 Snowflake. Easton showing that beautiful range out there from the corner for Snowflake, and on the other end, a Sholo turnover. So the Cougars have kind of shot themselves in the foot here, Patrick. The other thing is Sholo is going much deeper, already deeper onto the bench than they normally ever do. They have a number of guys missing. I think they might have 6 guys who are in the regular rotation not able to play, not available to them. So
there has been a lot A lot of substitutions here in this first quarter.
Here's an outlet pass that's stolen by Caden Brewer for Snowflake, and on the drive, Easton Butler has it knocked from his hands out of bounds. That'll get tipped out, and Snowflake will have it inbound.
Good hands by the Cougars on that play, just getting that out of Easton's hand as he drove to the bucket.
Snowflake, the inbound, tried to work a set play inside to Tyler Clare, and that's knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Andre Henderson. He would have nothing to do with that play inside. Well, I mean, if you're playing Snowflake, look, Coach Andy Wood is running the same inbound plays that we've seen for a long time. You've got to be prepared for those, right? And yet, we see Snowflake. The reason the Lobos run them all the time is because, for the most part, Patrick, they are very good at executing those inbound plays. So why not just keep them going, keep them running? Now, that was a good play by Andre a moment ago to break up the inbound pass. But, there were some pretty familiar plays we watched from Snowflake.
Absolutely, and it all depends on the defender. If the defender is facing who is taking the ball out of bounds, they have one play. If they're facing the player inbounds, then they have the other play. So it's very hard to defend, even though you look at it and you go, why can't anybody defend that? It's actually a really good call and read at the moment, at the line. So it's a pretty good play out of bounds play. And it's worked for years.
Sounds like you're describing a run-pass option in football.
I'll take that.
Look at this. Look at Preston Power getting his shot blocked by DeWitt. Cooper DeWitt with a big defensive play to prevent Sholo an easy bucket inside and bring us to the end of the first quarter, everybody, here at Snowflake. And we got a battle on. 7-point Snowflake lead. And we'll get a timeout, everybody. Word from Beeman Well Drilling. This is Northland basketball at Sports Zone Radio. Snowflake 11 and Sholo 4. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this, everybody.
The team at Beeman Well Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beeman Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beeman Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beeman Well Drilling.
Take it to the max with Free for Life from Cellular One. Activate a new line of service with Free for Life, and you'll get the Sky D5 Max smartphone for free. Plus, you get 5 gigabytes of LTE unlimited nationwide talk and text and unlimited Facebook for free. See how to qualify and get your free for Life Sky D5 Max smartphone while supplies last at any Cellular One store or at mycellularone.com. Free for Life is a government subsidized Lifeline product available to eligible customers. Only one Lifeline phone per household. Not transferable. Other restrictions apply.
Snowflake works the ball inside to Noah Baum to start the second quarter, unable to make that shot. Rebound Snowflake. Tyler Clare's follow, no good. And finally, it's Andre Henderson with a Sholo rebound as the second quarter gets underway. Northland basketball here at Sports Zone Radio, everybody. Floyd Simmons, Patrick Austin, and Rian De La Cruz on the drive. Noah Baum fronting him, and it's Noah with the moving feet that gets called for the blocking violation. And his first foul of the game.
Lots of opportunities for the Lobos down on this end. Missed a couple of baskets underneath. But the Cougars playing very aggressive defense. And as you can see on this end, also Snowflake. So a lot of good defense going on here.
Defense, the key word. Snowflake in a 2-3 zone right now. Interested to see that. I guess they don't really have a lot of respect for the perimeter shooting game of Sholo. Is that what that tells me? As we watch Preston Power miss everything on a shot from the left baseline. Snowflake will turn it right back over. Long outlet pass off the hands of Noah Baum. Well, Noah, listen, Noah's the all-time leading receiver in Snowflake history football-wise. He's supposed to catch that pass on the sideline.
Yeah, if you can get your fingers on it, you got to catch it.
He's supposed to catch that pass. We saw him
That's coming from a quarterback.
Yeah, I know. We saw him make catches much tougher than that one in football for 4 years of watching him play football, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, the football is a different shape than the basketball is. Andre Henderson, nice touch pass to the right baseline. Preston, after a couple of misses and having one of his shots blocked, he looked a little more tentative on that. last possession. Snowflake had it, steal, got it back, and Power misses the layup. Rebound, Snowflake. They're racing. Caden Brewer between the defenders has it knocked out of bounds, and I think they're going to say Sholo knocked it out of bounds.
I like the aggressiveness going to the basket by Brewer, but just a little out of control there as he tries to get to the hoop. So luckily for the Lobos, was out of bounds on the Cougars.
6:26 on the clock, the inbound. Alex Pond has it. He drives, kicks, wide open, Noah Baum. That's his shot, but he misses from the corner, and it'll tip off Pond's hands. Has to save it in and gets it back for three. And Alex Pond delivers the left-handed three-point shot for Snowflake.
Snowflake getting lots of good looks around that perimeter and taking advantage of being wide open. Ponds with the big three.
Snowflake forces a Sholo timeout after going up by 10. We'll stay here in this second quarter, everybody. 14-4 is our score. So we get some fun basketball action in the month of January here at the home of the Lobos. Hey, Patrick, we got 3 nights of broadcast this week at Sports on Radio.
I heard that you're here tonight. You're going to be in Chinle tomorrow.
On Friday. Chinle on Friday.
Oh, yeah, it's only Wednesday. Sorry. So Chinle on Friday, and then in Monument Valley or Window Rock?
Window Rock.
We're Window Rock in Tuba City.
On Saturday, yep.
First broadcast for Tuba City.
And that Window Rock game, we've seen now games are getting canceled or postponed. Not sure which one is which. Not sure, how many are canceled or postponed, but certainly not being played right now. There's an upcoming Sholo game, Sholo and Winslow, that's not going to get played, by the way, or was supposed to get played a couple days ago. As we watched Cougar Cook bury a three from over the top for the Sholo Cougars and make it a 7-point Snowflake lead after that. 14-7, and now a whistle and the ball goes the other direction. But Patrick, some games are not getting played. There have been some changes in schedule and so on, and for Window Rock, that game on Saturday in Window Rock, they are not allowing fans now. They're going to play the game, but fans can't attend, and so they've been wanting to get that announcement out. They've asked us to make sure that we provide live video on Saturday, and we're happy to oblige at Window Rock High School. And a carry by Andre Henderson up the floor. So we're watching an infection increase going on right now across the state and across the country, and it's going to be weird and interesting to see what plays out in the month of January.
Yes, sir. It's very sad. It's just very sad.
De La Cruz drive, Sholo, and that might have been partially tipped by Caden Brewer. Rebound, Noah Baum, outlet to Brewer. He'll drive, lay it off the glass, and what a good job by Brewer with his body to keep out of committing the offensive foul, and he laid it in.
Yeah, I was able to kind of skinny by the defender, and here's a great steal by Easton Butler. Maybe got away with a double dribble there. Great pass up the court, but
Snowflake got it back. Noah Baum couldn't finish. And it remains 9-point Snowflake lead, and Caden Brewer commits a foul. Tried to front De La Cruz. That is going to be team foul number 4 on Snowflake. And Butler's first foul of the game.
Yeah, Butler getting a little too aggressive, reached in. Definitely a foul on Butler, but only his first.
Inbound for Sholo. They got away with one because Nash Brewer, the receiver, took his eye off the ball for a second. Caden Brewer tried to exploit that, but then made contact, picked up a personal foul. Now the 5th team foul on the Lobos. Here with 4:39 on the clock in the second quarter. Inbound, and almost a backcourt violation. Henderson saved it. Cougar Cook tried to get to the left baseline, cut off by the defense of Easton Butler, and driving into the paint. Nash Brewer has his shot blocked by Caden Brewer, but Caden made contact on the way, so 2 shots on the way for Nash.
I like the defense, though. I just very aggressive, both ends of the court. They're just playing really hard. Impressed with both of these defenses. Some easy shots missed, though, tonight so far for both teams. Missed layup by Powers down on this end just a few minutes ago. A missed layup by Baum on this end. So a lot of missed opportunities, but very aggressive, hard defense being played.
And Brewer at the line missed that foul shot for the Cougars. This one is good. Nash, I believe that's his first points of the game. I'll get the scoring update for you here at halftime. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up at the break. Cooper DeWitt out on top. And the defender on him is Dalton Sywinski. Forces a pass back out on top. There's Easton Butler way out there. These matchups are intriguing to me right now. They look, I'm not quite understanding them, but I like this one. How about this one? The sophomore Nash Brewer staying with Noah Baum defensively out there. I want to see if he can actually play with Noah. Here's a drive. Sawinski misses. Pardon me, he didn't miss. He missed the rebound. Snowflake missed. All bounced around. Cooper DeWitt had good position for a rebound, but couldn't get it. Somebody else did. The guys in pink on it. Cougars have the basketball. Drive to the baseline, right side. Cook now outside. Nash Brewer for 3 points. Shot good for Snowflake.
Yeah, nice job by Brewer, just getting open at the top of the key. Knocked it down. Looked like a free throw out there. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
There's range, and then there's perfect range.
That's right.
That one was perfect. Noah Baum in the corner. Tries to drive past Brewer. Sywinski is there to try to help pick him up. And Baum got himself in a little bit of no man's land there, a little trouble, and he ends up giving up the ball.
Yeah, just a little out of control again there for Baum. Wasn't able to get the bell out.
Well, 4 unanswered points right now for the Cougars. And they've got possession of the ball. Can they make it 6? Maybe 7. Unanswered right now. That'll force Coach Wood into the usage of a timeout. By the way, he hasn't called one yet in the game. Sholo's called 1 timeout, and that's been it. Inbound, clock not running. Clock not running. Clock not running.
Clock not running.
Clock not running.
Clock.
Now it goes.
They got a few free seconds there.
They did. That was about 12 seconds. Let's see, a steal for Snowflake. Noah Baum has it. Ball, floater, shot good for Snowflake. Cooper Rapier gets it to go in. (18-11) is our score, everybody. Nash Brewer bringing it up. Noah Baum on him. And he gives it up. I believe that's Sywinski with it, yeah. And outside to Cougar Cook. Cougar drives by a couple of defenders. Couldn't get it to go in. Took a shot to the knee. And he got two fouls out of it. Two foul shots coming up.
Nice drive to the hoop. Almost got that to fall. Should have gave him an opportunity for a 3-point play, but unable to get it going to the line for 2.
Hey, you know, I was just thinking about something as I called that foul. I said 2 fouls. I meant 2 foul shots, but you know what they ought to do, Patrick? I think they ought to, you know, like when you get a sack in football, and if there's 2 guys there, you know, you get a half a sack. If there's 3 guys, everybody gets a half a sack. I don't know how you come up with 1.5 sacks, but, you know, everybody gets a half a sack. How about if there's 2 guys on you, and they're equally on you, why not give 2 fouls?
Man, that would add up quick, wouldn't it? I thought you were going to say give him half a foul.
Well, you could do that too. If there's 2 guys, you do one or the other, okay? Up the floor after a Snowflake miss. Cougar Cook thought he had it, missed the shot, but Nash Brewer picks him up with an offensive rebound, and Cougar Cook feeds Andre Henderson beautifully under the basket, and Sholo's on a run. They're down to within 3 now. 18-15, and a loose ball. Who'll get this one? Snowflake got it. Back outside. Rapier needed the shot, and Rapier got that one to go down for the Lobos. And that's a big 3. 21-15, the score. Snowflake in front.
Kind of a messed up play that ended up turning out good for the Lobos. They were able to find
90 seconds left. Well, now 86 seconds remaining in the half. And on a baseline drive, Preston Power has it. Defended well by Snowflake, and they forced it up into that wedge between the iron and the glass. That was good defense by Snowflake. Inbound. Cougars have it. Bounce pass inside. Preston Power, shovel pass. Tipped and knocked away. Noah Baum has it. 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the half. Inside to Claire, back outside. DeWitt drives and may have traveled. He did. So I'm going to have you think about this, okay, Patrick, as we go into halftime here. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report is on the way. I'm going to have you think about this. Are you looking forward to the shot clock in high school basketball? I think it's coming. I think the shot clock is coming. We may have it as early as next year.
Wow.
I believe we're going to have it.
All right, I'll be thinking about that.
Think about it. 55 seconds left in the first half. Cougar Cook in the corner, get a little contact. Easton Butler is going to send Cook to the line. 3 foul shots on the way for Cougar. The shot clock.
Shot clock in high school.
Do we need a shot clock?
You know, it's you talk about changing the way that teams will have to play high school basketball. You think about the times that that these teams, some of these teams specifically, go into a time kill offense at the end of games. Even, you know, if they're up 5-8 points in the second half, they start implementing this kill the time clock in the half court. And that'll go away. And some teams have that perfected, and it's a killer. It's a killer for other teams. They've got it perfected.
Hey, how do you like that runner right there? Easton Butler with the one-hander from the baseline. That shot good for Snowflake. This after Cougar Cook a moment ago sank 2 out of 3 free throws. And we've got now 27 seconds remaining in the first half. A whistle on the floor. That's not going to be shooting, or is it? Who is this against? This against Snowflake, right? That should be 1-1. Tyler Clare picked up the foul. Snowflake now their 9th team foul with 26 seconds remaining in the first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report on the way. Cougar Cook knows how to get to the foul line. This is his 3rd trip there in the quarter, and this foul shot good. He's had plenty of opportunities. He is 5 out of 6 right now from the line in the game. Made the first, missed the second, tipped around, got it back. Cougar Cook underneath, shot good. Boy, he is sneaky under there. You got that to go for Sholo. They're within 3 now. It's 23-20, and a steal for the Cougars. Up the floor to Cougar Cook, and that shot is good. Henderson led him with a beautiful pass. 1-point game. 5 seconds till halftime. Easton Butler doesn't know how much time there is, and he has his shot blocked at the buzzer. Good defense by Sholo. Luke Morrow on the floor blocks that shot, and Snowflake sees a big first half lead dwindle down to 1 point going into the break. And that is what it's going to look like, everybody. We invite you to stick around for the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Wow. Snowflake fans were a little happier 5-6 minutes ago, Patrick, than what they are right now.
Hey, give credit to Sholo coming back and making that a game. A lot of credit to Cooper Cook.
Cooper Cup's going to be the maybe the MVP in the NFL.
Cooper Cook?
Cougar Cook.
Cougar Cook. I knew that didn't sound right.
Yeah.
Is that the coach's son?
It is, yeah.
All right, okay, I got it.
Coach's son, and he's
Coach Cook.
And he's headed to Utah Valley State to play baseball next year.
Okay.
A great baseball player, so yes.
Nice.
Not Cooper Cup.
Oh, yeah, that just rang bells here.
And not Cooper DeWitt
the
either.
Los Angeles Rams. Yeah, that's a really good wide receiver.
Yeah, and there's 2 Coopers on the floor as well. So
I'll clean it up. I'm going to clean this up in the second half.
All kinds of confusion. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report on the way. Snowflake 23, Sholo 22. What a game. We'll break it down in just a moment. Stand by. Northland Basketball, Sports Zone Radio.
The year was 2011. Tim Tebow was still playing quarterback in high school, but he was about to become a legend. With his team behind 17-0, he was tackled and broke his leg. Despite the excruciating pain, he told his coach, "Don't take me out of the game, I want to play." Tim led his team back and scored the game-winning touchdown on a 20-yard run. The start of the Tim Tebow legend. This is Sports Zone Radio's Byron Brown with a message from Beeler Orthodontics and Sholo. A message to every young White Mountains athlete to never give up. Beeler Orthodontics. Live life with a smile. style.
Any insurance agent can provide a quote, return a phone call, or claim to have the best rates. But will your current agent fight alongside you if and when you need to make a claim, discuss options when life changes, or put you and your needs first? At the Troy Merrill Farmers Insurance Agency, that's exactly who you'll get. People over profit. Years of expertise and knowledge, personalized service, and a straightforward, comprehensive, and cost-effective insurance solution. Call or visit the Merrill Farmers Insurance Agency now and experience exactly what you've been missing.
The team at Beam and Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam and Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam and Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam and Well Drilling. It couldn't be easier scheduling your next appointment at Summit Healthcare's Orthopedic Clinic, and Summit's new roster of orthopedic surgeons includes Dr. Jeffrey Cornelson. Dr. Cornelson brings experience and expertise specializing in joint replacement, arthroscopy, rotator cuff repair, ACL reconstruction, and much more. Schedule your next appointment now. Same day and next day appointments are available. Contact Summit Healthcare at 928-537-6700. That's 928-537-6700.
Right now, you could get $1,000 cash back and 2 tickets to see 5-time Grammy winner Celine Dion.
Yeah!
Don't miss the Valentine's Day special at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. And this year, our Power of Love Valentine promotion includes $1,000 cash and 2 premium floor seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Everyone starts off with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales restaurant.
Thank you, honey.
Then take your Valentine to the movies with 2 free passes to the WME theaters. And everyone's name goes in the hat to be drawn for $1,000 cash and premium seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Don't miss out on the Power of Love Valentine promotion at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
It's halftime, everybody. Welcome in to Snowflake High School. And, I mean, they've got this place rocking. They have got the sound system turned up to 11 here at Snowflake. And it's kind of matching the intensity of the first half of the boys varsity game. What a comeback in the final couple of minutes of that half by Sholo. They were able to erase a 7-point Snowflake lead pretty quickly. They got it down to 1 right at the close of the half. Cougar Cook stepping up and turning into a scoring machine at the end of the half. Scored 12 points in the second quarter, including the final 2, to make this a 1-point game. 23-22, Snowflake in front of Sholos. We break it down on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. I'm Floyd Simmons, and here's Patrick Austin. Patrick, just a classic 3A East rivalry matchup. And for 2 teams that just can't seem to find a way to like each other, this is what you'd expect.
Absolutely.
Kind of game.
And this is what you want. This is what you want to see. You don't want to see a blowout coming in and watching the Lobos play the Cougars for sure. And Cougars making a run at the end of the first half and bringing this game to a 1-point game. So a great job. A lot of credit to Cougar Cook, the coach's son. Did a great job here, and especially in that second quarter, getting to the free throw line. He had a big play there where he got fouled on a 3-point play and got to the free throw line, and that stops momentum for the Lobos, of course, and gets them some points on the board without the clock running. So great job by the Cougars getting back in this one. Lobos still have a 1-point lead. We'll see what happens in the second half, but it's an exciting game so far. Very hard-fought basketball game.
Anything interesting to you in the way that the game has presented itself? Anything different about, maybe the personnel? Are you expecting somebody to step up more maybe than what they have, or are there surprises? I'll tell you this. Sholo's playing with somewhat decimated roster. There are more guys coming off the bench playing than they normally get. I'd give you a couple of names of guys that aren't here and aren't available to the team, except that they didn't put them on the roster today, and my memory fails me. Since we seem to cover a different team every night, I don't remember the full rosters, but there's a couple of key players certainly missing in the rotation for Sholo. And yet, to come out and at Snowflake on their home floor do what they're doing, I think you've got to be impressed with Sholo.
Absolutely. I've been impressed with their defense. I've been impressed with the intensity of how they're playing. You can tell that they're a well put together basketball team, and there has been a lot of motion in this lineup all first half. I mean, there's been different players coming in and playing together, but they've found a little bit of a rhythm there to end that first half, and what a great job for the Cougars.
Cougars playing in the pink. We're going to have to ask a question. We're going to find out here as we take a quick break. We're going to find out what the pink is all about.
All right.
There's got to be a reason for it. As we conclude the Mountain Mobile Autoglass halftime with a look at the numbers here. Snowflake in front, and they are led in scoring by Cooper DeWitt. He's got 6 points scored. Most of that happened just right at the beginning of the first quarter, and then he kind of went on he just went silent for the most of the rest of the half. He did contribute in other ways. Easton Butler has 5 points in the first half. Cooper Rapier has 5 points. 3 points for Alex Pond. 2 points each for Caden Brewer and Noah Baum. And Noah, to me, is a little surprising. I think that he's got to get more actively involved in the scoring for Snowflake in that second half. And look at this for Sholo. A grand total of 22 points. They have 2 points out of Andre Henderson, 2 points out of Carlos Robles, 2 points out of Preston Power, 4 points out of Nash Brewer, and 12 points out of Cougar Cook. All of that coming in the second quarter for Sholo. So Cougar really turned it on, lit it up in that second quarter, and they needed to. I don't want to say he single-handedly, but he carried a lot of the weight necessary to get back into this game, make it a 1-point game. So give him a lot of credit for a great first half for the Sholo Cougars.
Absolutely. Great job, Cougar Cook. He's definitely bound for that Sports Zone Player of the Game, or are you calling it White Mountain Regional Medical Center Player of the Game? Is that correct?
That is right. Yep.
All right, nice.
Yep. We got it. We nailed it. All right, we got a minute left till the start of the second half. Grab one final word in from our presenting sponsors of the halftime report. Mountain Mobile Autoglass. 23-22 Snowflake in front. Northland basketball will continue with the second half right after this. Stand by.
Right now, you could get $1,000 cash back and 2 tickets to see 5-time Grammy winner Celine Dion.
Yeah!
Don't miss the Valentine's Day special at Mountain Mobile Autoglass and Tint. And this year, our Power of Love Valentine promotion includes $1,000 cash and 2 premium floor seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Everyone starts off with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales restaurant.
Thank you, honey.
Then take your Valentine to the movies with 2 free passes to the WME theaters. And everyone's name goes in the hat to be drawn for $1,000 cash and premium seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Don't miss out on the Power of Love Valentine promotion at Mountain Mobile Autoglass and Tint.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Autoglass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Second half underway. Everybody, Northland basketball presented by Sports Zone Radio. I'm Floyd Simmons along with Patrick Austin. Tonight at Snowflake, the Lobos hosting the Sholo Cougars, and our score 23-22. Welcome back. The second half does begin here now, and you saw that turnover. If you're watching video, Snowflake turned it over. Cougars have it, and Cougar Cook pulls up with a 3-point try. It's no good. Noah Baum cleans it up with a Snowflake rebound. Caden Brewer on the attack between the defenders, lays it up off the glass. Shot is good for Caden.
Nice job by Brewer, just finding a hole there. A little bit of a screen underneath, too, by DeWitt, kind of opening up that hole and just went to the basket. Nice job by Brewer.
Carlos Robles, his pass. It was stared down by the defender who stole it and made the shot. Alex Pond. That's going to make Sholo call a timeout. Coach Cook feeling a landslide of Snowflake momentum right there in that moment. And a timeout for the Cougars. 27-22, Snowflake. A couple of quick baskets here to start this second half. Well, do you like the timeout, Patrick? Do you think the timing was good for it right there?
I do. I come out at the half, Snowflake with a couple of quick buckets, getting to the hole, not showing that aggressiveness that they had in the first half. Maybe just a quick timeout. I don't mind that timeout at all. What about you?
I have a love-hate relationship with coaches taking timeouts, and you get 5 of them for an entire game. That's now going to leave Sholo with 3 timeouts in a close, tight game. As long as they have a couple remaining in the final minute, I'm happy. Here is an outlet pass to Robles. He missed it, but he got fouled in the process of that. So Carlos going to the free throw line for the guys in pink. And the personal foul is on Noah Baum. That's his second of the game.
Yeah, Noah Baum going up to try to block that shot. Nice job, nice defensive play, but just got a little bit too much of the body and sent him to the free throw line.
Nash Brewer checks into the game for Rian De La Cruz. Brewer joins Cougar Cook, Carlos Robles, who is at the free throw line, Preston Power, and it looks like Andre Henderson are the 5 second half starters for Sholo. The shot goes in for Robles. He's able to make one of those free throws that he got an opportunity to shoot. 27-23. Sholo inbound after Snowflake turned it over. Nash Brewer takes it across. Off to Cougar Cook. Deep on the right angle. And he has it taken away. He got fancy with the dribble, and guess what? Alex Pond made him pay for the fancy schmancy work out there. Sometimes, it doesn't pay to pull out the fanciness, if you want to put it that way. I'm going to keep my voice down because Cougar's standing right in front of me. I have a lot of respect for him. I love the guy. I love the kid. Cougar's a great guy. Just don't want to get in his head in the middle of the game. All right, ball deep on the right angle. Nash Brewer has it. Nash to the baseline. Pulls up, shot. That's going to be no good over Cooper DeWitt. Good challenge, though, by Brewer. Love the courage. And a pass out on top that is almost taken away. Boy, Alex Pond is all over the place.
He is. Him and Brewer. Just very active hands here in this third quarter.
The runner by Robles, no good. Henderson, the rebound. He gets it knocked out of bounds, blocked out. DeWitt rejecting under the basket, knocking it away. The Cougars will set an inbound play. Cougar Cook to throw it in. Okay, so I ask you this question. Cougar, the best player on the team for Sholo. Why do you use your best player as the guy to inbound the ball?
Well, you usually use your smartest player to take the ball out of bounds.
Well, he's both. He's both of those, smartest and best.
And so I guess that's my only
just a guy who's kind of a quarterback for you, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Power in the paint. Preston puts it up, and he got fouled. And the guy that got him was DeWitt. 2 fouls in the game on DeWitt.
Nice job by Preston Powers. Getting kind of in the middle of the key and just going up strong. He kind of double pumped it, so he went up. He could see that he might have that shot blocked. He kind of just double pumped, and DeWitt just came down on him a little bit and hits both free throws. So nice job by Preston Powers.
All 3 of Sholo's second half points so far, anyway, have come from the foul line, and we played 3 minutes of basketball in the third quarter. A little wraparound in the paint. Nice little pass from Alex Pond. He's going to get a return pass for a left-handed three-point try in the corner. That's no good, and Nash Brewer skies out there for the Sholo rebound. Close game, tie game, 27-25. Power tries to go reverse layup. Got a little too far out, missed the shot. Rebound Sholo. Brewer's shot in the paint, no good. And that one is brought down by the Cougars. Here they go. Off the glass. Shot good for Alex Pond.
Nice pass by Noah Baum. Thread the needle there to get it to Pons. And a nice layup left-handed. That comes awfully natural to Pons. Those left-handed layups.
Deep 3. Cougar Cook. Shot won't go down. And Noah Baum has Snowflake's rebound. Up the floor. More fancy schmancy dribbling, and Cooper DeWitt is going to get wide open for 3. Well, nobody wanted to defend him out there. They didn't think the big guy could hit it, and that time he didn't. Nash Brewer drives. Stop in the paint. Power right side. Bangs around. Shot no good. Boy, that sophomore combination is going to be around for a while. We're going to see a lot of great basketball in the years to come from those two guys, Nash Brewer, Preston Power. Rebound, Snowflake inside. Nice, followed by Max Boone. And he gets the 2 points.
Yeah, nice job just being underneath, ready to go. Gets a rebound, puts it up for 2.
31-25 Snowflake, everybody. Pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Sports Zone Radio Network and a timeout for Sholo.
This is Sports Zone Radio. Champions play here at Sports Zone Radio.
Listening live and local in the White Mountains on Sports Zone Radio's home for Northland basketball. That would be Mix 98 KRFM Sholo. And our score here in the second half, 31-25 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Here at Lobo Gymnasium, and they're doing some repair work on the gym, covering up one of those volleyball anchor holes. Did they do a good job? Little blue tape, little painter's masking tape. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, that's exactly what you're seeing. Little masking tape, and good as new. Good as new, and it's blue. So
Snowflake
matches.
3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third period. We still haven't figured out, because we hadn't asked yet, still haven't figured out what the pink is all about. We got to find out. Let me see. Hey, Noah. Trying to call my son, Noah. He's sitting over there. Played earlier in the JV game. By the way, that was a bloodbath, that JV game. What? Snowflake beat him by 300, I think.
Wow.
It wasn't pretty. If it wasn't 300, it was close. There's a Sholo foul. Luke Morrow picks up his second foul today. Look for the inbound. Long inbound pass for Snowflake. Caden Brewer can't track it down. Hey, look at this.
Wow.
He saves it somehow from going out of bounds right into the hands of Tyler Clare for 2 points.
Tyler Clare just wanting it more. Just snuck in behind and snagged that ball. Nice job by Tyler Clare, and then just going right back up with it for 2.
That's not how Coach Wood drew it up, but it worked out. Anyway, they got the points out of it, and Snowflake will get it back after a Sholo turnover. So Cougars do a good job battling back, fighting back into the game, but what they haven't been able to do, and by the way, Noah Baum is not agreeing with the call by the official just now, right in front of our location of a carry. I don't know. I didn't see it, Patrick. Noah's still shaking his head. But obviously the official saw it.
That's the third time he's been called for it in this game as far as a carry, so obviously the ref has seen something.
And really what happens here is we get a whistle and a Sholo foul. That's going to be Luke Morrow again. He's got 2 offensive fouls in a short span of time, so they'll get him out of the game. And was that De La Cruz who came back in for him? I believe it was. But the thing is, right, is when your palm goes under the ball, you can actually dribble high, as we watch Caden Brewer drill a 3 for Snowflake.
Wow. That was impressive. Pull up at the top of the key and just buries a 3 high arching shot. Nice job by Brewer.
Ball in front court. De La Cruz has it taken away. Tyler Clare steals his pass. Noah Baum tried to finish, could not do so. And a foul on Clare. He gets called for clearing out, pushing out on the offensive end. And we're going to get a technical foul. Somebody said something. Was that a warning or was that an actual technical?
Yeah, it's a technical.
Okay. They don't give warnings. I was trying to hear the official say, give the report to the scorekeeper. And he didn't like something that came out of the mouth of one of the coaches on the bench. What do you think that might have been? Do you think he questioned his choice of hair gel
I think he might have. I think he might have.
Do you think he did not like what the scent today that the official put on before he came to the game?
Well, it was kind of a bogus call. For those of you that are watching, I mean, you saw the call. I mean, there was two guys going up for the rebound. They were right beside each other, and he called a foul on one of the Snowflake players. Not to say that it was just. I'm sorry, I'm trying to listen here.
Yeah. There's one of the officials is speaking to Coach Wood right now, and it's kind of right in front of our microphone, so we caught a little bit of that.
Yeah, we did.
Not all of it. It was the third foul of the game on Tyler Clare. That's what instigated the words from the bench for Snowflake, and they got the technical foul. But Snowflake does lead by 11 right now, 36-25. So in the net of the whole thing for Snowflake is that they probably get a little bit of, emotional charge out of it, I would say. Cywinski into the game. Dalton Cywinski for Sholo. Had the ball a moment. Now Cougar Cook. He's guarded by Easton Butler. Cougar shovels one out to Nash Brewer. Back to Cougar. He caught about a three in the corner. He drives baseline, and his bounce pass is going to skip out of bounds. Over to Snowflake. Good shot of the crowd here. A great crowd. Some of the student section. Well, I guess that's not the student section, but there are some students. The student section's another location. Good shot by our guys. I guess when the student section is too full, you got to go sit somewhere else, right?
That's right.
Find a seat. Caden Brewer, the corner, three. No good. Cywinski goes tall. Brings down a Sholo rebound. Dalton brings it up the floor, hands it back. It's a Cougar Cook now with 85 seconds remaining in the first half. Drive and a blocking foul. We're going to send Cougar Cook to the line and say that Matt Brimhall was late in filling. Let's see if we got a replay on that. Here you go. Here comes the drive by Cougar. Let's see if Matt gets there. Watching. I think he was moving. I don't think he ever planted that right foot. Now, on the other hand, you don't necessarily have to call that defensive either, right? If the official feels like the offensive player is just plainly out of control. Am I correct on that?
You're correct on that. So,
well, Cook gets his first points of the second half. 2 foul shots good for Cougar. And there's a whistle. And there's a foul. That's not a shooting foul. And the foul is on Preston Power of Sholo. First of the game on Preston. Here comes the inbound. And there's another whistle, another foul. That's an offensive. That's against Easton Butler.
I didn't see that one either. I was watching the play, one of those patented inbounds plays. Right up to Tyler Clare, made a bucket. I'm not exactly sure what Easton Butler did on that one. Must have pushed off or something, but.
Got a new set of legs out there on the floor for the Cougars. Colton Yeager has checked in for the first time today. And the Cougars will inbound the ball now under a minute remaining in the third period. Work it to the corner, Power, and he'll try to feed Henderson inside. That's tipped away. Good defense by Baum to get there and knock it away. Snowflake looking to set. On defense anyway. Inbound to Henderson. They'll work it to the corner. Cougar Cook. Good job by Matt Brimhall fighting through the screen and getting there defensively to prevent the shot. Back outside. Cougar Cook has it. Winding down the third quarter is actually what I mean to say. And Preston Power gets called for a travel.
Nice defense by Snowflake. Causing an extra step there with their aggressive defense. So nice job. Under a minute to go here.
In the corner from Matt Brimhall. That three is off the back iron. It's no good. Carlos Robles. Rebound for the Cougars. Now they've got the basketball with 24 seconds remaining in the third period. Dribble, drive, and tipped out, knocked out of Robles' dribble out of bounds by Snowflake. So Cougars will set it to throw it in.
I think the coaches know what play the Cougars are going to run here out of bounds.
There's Colton Yeager on the baseline, lost it. Tipped out, knocked out, and it goes to the Lobos. 17 seconds. And an 8-point Lobo lead. Can they add to it as we close out this third period? Now 15 seconds on the clock. In the corner, Easton Butler. Deep left side. Back outside Brimhall, and now Caden Brewer lobs it in the paint. Tyler Clare, 5 seconds on the clock. Noah Baum for three! Contact in the corner! Made the shot! And he'll go to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 4-point play. Colton Yeager tried to get out there and make a defensive play and just didn't get there in time. Made the contact.
Nice job by Noah Baum. And he was actually just kind of frustrated with it. He's like, finally one goes down for me. He's missed a couple of easy shots underneath the basket, and then he gets that shot to fall. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Completes the 4-point play, and maybe he has some confidence now here. Watch out for Noah Baum in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, fourth quarter might belong to Noah because guess what? He's only scored 6 in the entire game. 2 field goals right at the buzzer. Carlos Robles will launch one wildly from deep, and it won't go in for the Sholo Cougar as well. This was a 1-point game at halftime. And Snowflake has added 11 to their lead here in the third quarter. Our score is 40-28. Snowflake in front of Sholo in this first region game of the year for either one of these teams. Stand by. The fourth quarter on the way next. Northland basketball here at Sports Zone Radio.
Insurance is a must, but that doesn't mean you must go broke just paying for it. Contact Joe Bjorn State Farm Insurance for a game plan on saving more of your money. Joe and his team offer home, life, auto insurance, and more. With Joe as your insurance quarterback, you'll score big each and every time. And with State Farm cheering you on, how can you lose? Joe Bjorn State Farm Insurance, providing blanket coverage of the entire White Mountains. Call Joe at 928-536-7101. That's 928-536-7101.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO, experienced physicians, and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Back into it, fourth quarter underway now. Floyd Simmons and Patrick Austin, Northland basketball at Sports Zone Radio. Snowflake with a steal, and Lobos drive, dish, Tyler Clark finish. Shot good.
Nice pass there by Cooper DeWitt to Tyler Clare. Nice job just finding the open man. Very active hands here to start this fourth quarter.
And a three-point try from the right angle for Cougar Cook. And he is going to get fouled. He missed the shot and the foul on Rapier.
How many times has he been fouled at the three-point line tonight? This has got to be the third time that he's been fouled shooting a three and gone to the line to shoot three.
He knows how to get there. I'm not sure how many fouls on Rapier that is, but here's the thing, though. It's at least the third time that Cougar Cook has been at the line for 3 foul shots. And if he makes this one, it'll be the first time he went 3 for 3 at the line, okay?
Okay.
So we'll see if he can do it. At least that's my recollection. So here we go. He missed it.
You jinxed him.
I know I did. And I'm very sorry about that. I apologize, Cougar. Noah Baum drive. The pass to Rapier on the baseline. And now he'll try to send it across the key to the other side. Taken away. De La Cruz drive, missed the shot. Rebound Snowflake, and they're going to run. Cooper DeWitt attacking, taking it in and making the shot.
Athletic play there by DeWitt. Hands inside, pulled it up, was able to make the layup. Nice job by DeWitt.
DeWitt scored a bunch early and then didn't score for a very long time. That's the first time he scored since probably the first half of the first quarter in this game. And we'll get a turnover, a whistle, and a travel by the Cougars. 44-30 our score inbound. Palm up the floor to Claire. DeWitt spins, and he'll get called for a travel.
Lots of travels, lots of turnovers by both teams here tonight.
Okay, I'm going to have to check something here. I'm going to have to go to the book. Maybe you can help me out, Patrick, because according to what I'm seeing in my book right now, and I'm not sure why we hadn't noticed this before, but of the now 10 minutes that Sholo has played basketball in the second half, they have not they have not made a shot from the field. And this one won't go in. That one is going to be too strong for Robles. It bounces off. You might want to check the book, because I do have a problem here with, and I'm going to correct this on mine. I'm missing a point off the, but I'm showing no field goals for Sholo in the entire second half. And they didn't make one in the third quarter.
They're all free throws?
All free throws. Wow. 7 points, 8 points scored by Sholo in the second half, and I have 7 recorded from the foul line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's the drive, and off the glass hard. Shot no good. Rapier missed. Rebound Max Boone, he missed, and Rapier got it back. Snowflake controls. Wide open. Cooper Rapier. Shot good from 3 in the corner.
Nice job by Pons. Driving to the hoop, finding Rapier in the corner, and Rapier knocks it down. I love it.
Snowflake getting it done. Great defense, and they build now a 47-30 lead. Yep, my Holbrook Roadrunner mouth says that is a 17-point advantage. Like how I did that?
I did.
I thought you would. Grab a timeout here on the radio. Stand by. It's Northland Basketball at Sports Zone Radio.
The team at Beam & Well Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling.
Big thank you to Beam & Well Drilling and all of our great sponsoring partners here at Sports Zone Radio, helping us bring you the best coverage of high school sports in Arizona to the radio and a streaming device near you. Do you like what I said there? Do you like what I did there? Was that a little bold? I
love it.
Made a claim that Sports Zone Radio has the best, high school sports coverage in the state, and I don't know, that's going to make some people mad, I'll tell you that.
I 100% agree.
I'm saying hi to Becca Martin as we watch a tip go in. Sholo got that. Who tipped in that?
That was Powers.
All right, Preston Power opening up the scoring. And listen, that's only the now second field goal. We did get some numbers straightened out. Earlier, Cougar Cook had made a field goal, and then I believe the end one after that, okay? So only 2 second-half field goals. There's the third on a deep 3 by Cougar Cook. And he is going to have to really come to life here down the stretch for the Cougars if they're going to have any chance. Timeout for Snowflake after that make. That's the first time that Coach Wood has spent a timeout for Snowflake, and that after Cougar makes the shot. So tell me about it, Patrick, because that make only brings it down to a 12-point deficit, a difference. Still a big lead for Snowflake. Why would Coach Wood so quickly grab a timeout in that spot right there?
Just momentum. I think it's just momentum. It's just one of those things. Hey, let's stop this momentum. Let's get a play in place. Let's match those points. At least, a couple of the points. And maybe planning here, they figured they were probably going to go to a full court press, so maybe planning for this full court press a little bit too. So
inbound for Snowflake, and they'll march it into front court. That is Alex Pond, deep on the left angle. De La Cruz with a man-to-man defense on him. Max Boone on the floor for Snowflake. Here is Pond trying to clear out a little bit of room, and he'll go baseline. That was a good dribble. Had it knocked from his hands by De La Cruz. And then Snowflake able to hang on to the ball. Tyler Clare losing the handles inside. Scramble for it. Look at this. Wow. My goodness. Still on the floor. And good diving attempt by Clare. Good effort on the sideline to save it, but it goes out of bounds off of Tyler. Did you see that ball?
I did. That was crazy.
Batting around, people pinballing around on the floor between everybody.
I thought Pond's got away with a little bit of a kick there. I saw him kind of kick at that ball while he's on the ground. But
he might not be the only guy that kicked it. Intentionally kicked it. They thought it was a hacky sack for a moment. Here's the drive, and De La Cruz has his shot blocked out of bounds. And the guy that blocked it goes over and gives him a hand up. Cooper DeWitt. And the Snowflake fans right there, the student section, they loved it.
They did. He did get called for a foul.
Is that one of the most humiliating things to do? Is you get your shot blocked and you end up on the ground, and the guy that blocks your shot comes over, reaches to give you a hand up.
Absolutely.
Don't you just want to slap that thing away?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it was a foul on that as well, and the guy that got fouled is at the line. This is Rian De La Cruz. And he makes the first. Did he make the second? No, he didn't, did he?
Nope.
Snowflake rebound. They'll bring it up the floor, and that's off the hands of Caden Brewer. Took his eyes off the ball, and he lost it out of bounds. 47-36. Score here, closing out this broadcast of Northland basketball at Sports Zone Radio. I'm going to ask Derek Simmons, our producer, as we watch the runner with the one hand high off the glass by Cougar Cook. That one drop in. Cougar's got to have a big fourth quarter, I think, and right now he's got 7 points in the period, 22 points in the game for one of, in my opinion, one of the best guards in the state of Arizona. Cougar Cook. Whoa. Pass caught Cooper DeWitt by surprise. Bounce pass right side. Spin. Ball in the corner. Easton Butler for three. That's no good out there. Rebound. Andre Henderson.
9-point game, Floyd. 9-point game.
I mean, give a lot of credit to Sholo. It was not long ago. It was a 17-point game. Reverse lay-in. Is that going to count for power? Nope. Got fouled before he could get the shot away. That's DeWitt with foul. Yeah. Down to 9. It was 17 not long ago.
I think this is Cougar Cook's time. He just kind of comes to life in the end of the first half, and then now here in the end of this game with only 3 minutes to go.
Critical foul shots right here for Preston Power. First one is made. This one is also made, but you know what? He jumped across the line. He thought it was going to be short, thought it was going to come up shy. I've seen that a lot this year, Patrick. I've seen that a ton. Guys, girls coming across when the shot goes in. Didn't feel it, and their natural inclination is to go across and make the play, right? Get the ball. So the score remains 47-39 after that one. And there's another whistle and another foul, and this one is going to go on Carlos Robles. Oh, by the way, a moment ago, so we watch Robles pick up his 4th personal foul. Cooper DeWitt has 4 fouls now as well.
Yeah.
And he might leave the game here in a second. We're coming to the sideline after a timeout. I'd say Sholo timeout. I think that's their final timeout. I don't think they have any left. I think they just spent their final timeout with 2:54 remaining in regulation, a 47-39 lead for the Snowflake Lobos. All right, Patrick, we'll stay here for a moment. Stay here during the timeout. I want to ask you a couple of things.
Yes, sir.
Shot clock in high school basketball, what do you think?
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it for sure. And it's going to change the game. It's going to change your whole high school scheme, the way you play, the ability to kill clock, obviously, when you got a lead. Man, it's just going to change the whole game in high school. But it's definitely going to make it quicker, possibly make it, a little funner to watch sometimes. Because you know what teams I'm talking about, but there's teams out there that they'll get up by 5 or 6 points, and they start doing that little kill the clock half-court play, and they're good at it. And it's going to be that's going to change a lot of coaches' schemes on how they play the game.
And we're gonna find out about it soon, I think. I believe that by next year we're gonna have it implemented. If not next year, the year after. As we watch Snowflake have trouble with the inbound. Caden Brewer had it kind of knocked out of his hands a bit there, and Cougar Cook slapped it out of bounds. Snowflake will set for another inbound play here. 47-39, Snowflake in front of Sholo, closing it out on this first game broadcast of the week for us. We'll be back on the air on Friday at Chinle. It's Monument Valley at Chinle, and then Saturday we wrap it up at Window Rock, Tuba City at Window Rock, and a shot blocked. Caden Brewer thoroughly rejected by Carlos Robles, and now a whistle. Well, I thought there was more contact on the shot block than there was on this play out here, but either way, both were opportunities for fouls to get called for sure.
So Snowflake up by 8, and
De La Cruz, by the way, picked up his second foul of the game. We'll get a whistle here.
I think that's his third. But anyway, just think about this game. So Snowflake's up by 8. They're killing clock right now, and that would totally go away. They would have probably about 10 seconds, without the foul and going to the free throw line. They'd probably have about 10 seconds to shoot the ball. So, I mean, it's totally going to change the game.
Free throw line, Easton Butler, and the shot is good. 48-39 now. Okay, now here's another question, closing it out. I don't want to take away from the drama of the game, but do the Arizona Cardinals have any chance to win the game on Monday night against the Los Angeles Rams?
They're going to win.
They're going to win.
I have been and seen a lot of games this year, and they're obviously a road they're a road
for
team.
Whatever reason, right? They can win on the road.
For whatever reason.
And they beat the Rams at their place earlier this season.
They didn't just beat them either. I mean, that was probably the best game they played all year. So.
Well, I don't know. I went to the San Francisco game. Cardinals at San Francisco. They dominated that game, okay? So both were really good performances by the Cardinals.
Yeah. I don't know. They just they've been very disappointing in the second half of the season for sure, especially their home games. But I think they do have a chance. They've got their offensive line back.
Are you worried about the fact that the Rams seem to be playing better football at this point of the season than they did when they lost to the Cardinals earlier? As we watched Noah Baum convert right there.
Yeah, I don't. They got beat by San Francisco last week, and San Francisco is playing better football for sure in the second half too. But I don't know. I think NFL's a crap show right now. I mean, any team can beat any team, I think, as we've witnessed the last few weeks. So
and I think you meant to say crap shoot.
No, I meant to say crap show.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the political scene in the country right now.
Oh.
This is what I thought you meant on that one. Here's the inbound for Snowflake, and we've got under 2 minutes remaining now. 1:47 on the clock. Listen, I want the Cardinals to win. I just don't know if I'm a believer right now. But boy, I'll be celebrating with everybody, with the best of them on Monday if they can pull out that first round wild card matchup with the Rams.
Got to have some positivity.
Absolutely.
Rise up, Red Sea, baby.
Absolutely. And who's our guy? That's our guy right there. Rise up, Red Sea. That's our guy, Jim Barnett. We're going to get a foul on Andre Henderson, by the way. How's that Andre's only his first foul of the game? How in the world is that possible? And the missed free throw. 1:37 remaining in regulation. There's a drive. De La Cruz has it knocked from his hands. Got it back, threw it up, and it wouldn't go in. Good effort by De La Cruz. He just could not make it work.
The Cougars kind of having some bad luck at the rim. I don't know if you've noticed their last few possessions. They've had a ball go basically all the way down and come back out. So. First free throw. No good.
De La Cruz missed that. Real quick question. I've got Coach Mike Brogan of the girls team right behind us. Coach, real quick question. Is there some significance behind the pink uniforms? Do they mean something? No, they just like it.
Yeah, we had someone offered to buy us a set of uniforms, and the kids got to design them, and so the boys designed the pink.
Okay. So it was personal preference.
Personal preference, yeah.
Gotcha.
I think we wanted something different.
Okay. Well, that's different for sure. All right, Coach. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so I was thinking, Patrick, there had to be some significance behind the choice of pink uniforms by this Sholo team, but simply they just wanted pink uniforms. How do you like that, huh?
All right.
That's difference. The 1-and-1 for Lance Christensen. The shot didn't go in. 80 seconds remain. Looks like Snowflake going to pick up the 3A East region victory here in this one tonight. Patrick, we're already to almost the middle of January, and this is the first region game for either one of these teams.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't get it. It confuses me, Patrick. It confuses me. We watch Easton Butler foul out of the game for Snowflake. With 1:06 remaining, send De La Cruz to the free throw line again. Rihanna's on a streak right here of 3 misses at the line. Sholo Cougars have spent a lot of time at the free throw line. He makes that one there. Good shot by Rihanna. Sholo's spent a lot of time at the free throw line in the second half. In fact, Snowflake has only been there 3 times, it looks like. Twice, actually, because I think that was 3 free throws. No, I take it back. Easton was 1-and-1 the last time. So Easton's been there twice. Noah Baum got there once. And Sholo's been there all kinds of times in the second half. But they haven't made shots from the field, though. That's the main thing. They've made 3 field goals in the fourth quarter. They made 1 field goal in the third quarter.
Wow.
So I would say that you credit that to great Snowflake defense, don't you?
You have to. Have to.
I mean, because I get that, people can go cold. A team can be cold shooting the ball from the field, but Snowflake has, or rather Sholo, other than missing some right around the basket, some that wouldn't go in, close shot,
Yeah, absolutely.
Other than that, it just doesn't seem like they've had a lot of shot opportunities.
Yeah, you're right. Snowflake's done a good job cleaning up the boards when they have missed those shots. Haven't had a whole lot of second chance points.
Long inbound pass to Cougar Cook, and he has it blocked by Caden Brewer. Gets it back and puts it up and in, and Caden might have got another hand on it on the shot that went in right there for Cougar Cook, and you saw the emotional reaction by Cougar. A little frustrated out there. This ought to be a great replay we're looking at down there. He gets it blocked right there, fights to get it back, forces it up on there. Sorry we didn't get the whole look for you, but a great emotional reaction by Cougar after making the shot.
Yeah, really emotional. Obviously, he's played great tonight. If it wasn't for Cougar Cook, I mean, you're looking at 24 points already. I don't know if you wanted that mentioned, but 24 points out of the 43. Yeah. I mean, great game for him tonight.
Yeah, we probably are not going to give him the Sports Zone Radio's Player of the Game, but you almost feel like you should, right? I mean, was there anybody on the Snowflake roster that had a more spirited effort and result tonight than Cougar?
Man, I'm just gonna throw a name out there, but I'm looking at the scoring for Snowflake. You got 7 points, 8 points, 7 points, 7 points, 4 points, 8 points, 9 points, 2. That's crazy to have that many players that close in scoring. So a great job by the Lobos, kind of spreading the love around, but those free throws just put Noah Baum in the lead for the Lobos on points for the night. But I really like the way Cooper Rapier has played tonight. I think he's had a great game defensively, just kind of been solid, not a whole bunch of turnovers, and he's done a great job.
The consummate team effort for Snowflake out there. Cholo on the drive, and they're going to lose it out of bounds. 40 seconds to a Snowflake celebration here against their heated rivals. The Cholo Cougars inbound. Snowflake, they'll bring it across. Matt Brimhall, he gets contact, but no call, and Nash Brewer comes up with a loose ball. Punched out from behind by DeWitt. Picked up by Baum. And finally a foul called on Nash Brewer, defending Matt Brimhall.
I don't want to bring up football again, although that's okay, I guess. But this kid going to the line, this Brimhall kid, going to probably go down as one of the best linebackers to ever come and play at Snowflake High School.
Well, he had a great year as a junior this last year in the championship run for Snowflake. And I don't know what it is about this particular family of Brimhalls, but they are built, they are tailor-made to play inside linebacker, aren't they?
Yes.
His older brother was special, and now Matt Brimhall is proving to be on that caliber. 54-43 as Brimhall makes 1 out of 2. I agree with you. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Yeah.
Show us a shot of Matt Brimhall right there, Derek. That's a football player right there. That's a
football player.
That's how you make them. If you were going to grab a lump of clay and carve a football player out of it, that's what it would look like at the end. With hair. Pretty good hair, too. 12 seconds left in the game. De La Cruz, more great hair. De La Cruz buries a Cholo 3. Here, closing things out. Brimhall, the inbound. No time left on the clock. It's going to end just like that. Snowflake will come away with a home victory tonight, a 3A East regional win for the Snowflake Lobos. We've got to announce the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game going into this break so that Derek will have an idea who we want to speak to. And it's a tough one right there. You mentioned Cooper Rapier. I mean, I like Noah Baum's tonight. He led the scoring with 10 points and hit some key second half shots as needed for the team. Who else is in consideration tonight? Maybe Cooper DeWitt, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at 5 or 6 players that are right there in points. I tend to go a little bit more defensively when it's that close in points. I kind of think back over the game and think about who played really well defensively. And I'm going to stick with my vote for Cooper.
You got Cooper Rapier?
Cooper Rapier.
Okay, 8 points in the game. A couple of threes for him tonight. We're going to get a vote from Derek Simmons here. Derek likes Cooper DeWitt. So a vote for each of the Coopers right there. We're going to have to ask our technical director, that's Fernando Quintana. He's going to vote for Cooper DeWitt as well. He liked DeWitt. I wonder if my vote even matters at this point, because I wasn't going to vote for DeWitt. I was going to vote for Noah Baum. We're all over the place, you guys, all over the place. Well, let's see. How many of those guys are seniors? Is Rapier a senior?
No.
He's not. Is DeWitt a senior?
No, I think he's a junior. Yeah, I think Rapier's a junior.
How about DeWitt?
DeWitt's, I think is he a junior too? Oh my gosh.
Man, you're killing me here, guys.
I'm sorry.
Killing me, okay.
I told you I was going to get it together in the second half, and I've blown it.
Yeah, you did. We're going to settle this here in just a second. We're going to grab a timeout here now, everybody. At the close of this one, a victory for the Snowflake Lobos here tonight over the Cholo Cougars. Final score 54-43. 54-43, Snowflake with the victory. Don't go anywhere. Again, the wrap-up coming your way next. Actually, I think it was 54-45. I don't know. We'll find it. A win for Snowflake. How's that? Post-game wrap-up coming your way next. Northland basketball here at Sports Zone Radio. Don't go anywhere.
Sorry, we just can't finance you on the purchase.
I wish we had credit for you, but unfortunately we're unable to make it happen.
Heard this before? Then make the change to Hatch Toyota Credit Express, and you'll be driving a quality late-model, low-mileage car, truck, SUV, crossover, or new Toyota today. Put Hatch Toyota Credit Express to work for you. Hatch Toyota in Show Low has an extensive lending network that specializes in making auto loans available for everyone. We will get you the best rate possible and work with you until you're comfortable with the payment. In minutes, not hours, not days. If you want to drive a new Toyota or quality pre-owned vehicle that fits your lifestyle and budget, do it with Hatch Toyota Credit Express. Make your payments easy and affordable right from the start. The worry is gone. Drive away today with Hatch Toyota Credit Express at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall and hatchtoyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 31 years. Offers on approved credit plus tax, title, license, and dealer doc fee. See dealer for details.
Insurance is a must, but that doesn't mean you must go broke just paying for it. Contact Joe Bjorn State Farm Insurance for a game plan on saving more of your money. Joe and his team offer home, life, auto insurance, and more. With Joe as your insurance quarterback, you'll score big each and every time. And with State Farm cheering you on, how can you lose? Joe Bjorn State Farm Insurance, providing blanket coverage of the entire White Mountains. Call Joe at 928-536-7101. That's 928-536-7101.
Right now, you could get $1,000 cash back and 2 tickets to see 5-time Grammy winner Celine Dion.
Yeah!
Don't miss the Valentine's Day special at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. And this year, our Power of Love Valentine promotion includes $1,000 cash and 2 premium floor seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Everyone starts off with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales restaurant.
Thank you, honey.
Then take your Valentine to the movies with 2 free passes to the WME theaters. And everyone's name goes in the hat to be drawn for $1,000 cash and premium seats to Celine Dion live in concert. Don't miss out on the Power of Love Valentine promotion at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO. Experienced physicians and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the new CT scan or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
And we got a crazy green screen thing going on the broadcaster. All right, Patrick, I'll just let you have a final word and let you get on the road, get out of here. Typical Patrick Costin.
In basketball, and he's going to and going to be a great. Yeah, it was great to be here tonight. Great basketball game. Love it. Can't beat it. Can't beat a little 3A East rivalry basketball game. So enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks for being here, Patrick. It's always a pleasure and always a thrill to have you along for the broadcast.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for carving some time out for us tonight.
Yep.
And we'll see you soon enough down the road, okay?
Sounds great.
All right, that's Patrick Costin, everybody. My name is Floyd Simmons. In just a moment, we'll get a couple of visits, a couple of team, well, at least one anyway. I think we'll speak with the Sports on Radio's player of the game. Didn't mention when Patrick was settled on after the voting, settled on Cooper DeWitt. Cooper DeWitt is the Sports on Radio's player of the game. Really could have gone to a number of different guys on that team. You know, we mentioned Noah Baum as a possibility, Cooper Rapier. We didn't really say a lot about Easton Butler, who had a great game. You know, among the leading scoring leaders for Snowflake, they really spread it out. Nobody was like the guy on the other side, Cougar Cook, who had 24 points for Chilona. By the way, in a losing cause, I would be not ashamed at all to give the Sports on Radio player of the game to Cougar Cook. But it is going to end up going to Cooper DeWitt, as said. So, Cooper, congratulations. He scored 8 points for Snowflake tonight. We'll speak with him, and we'll speak with Coach Andy Wood, I believe, is going to join us here in just a few moments to wrap it up. Victory tonight. Have a timeout, everybody.
Hatch Toyota in Show Low has never backed down from a challenge. So when Toyota threw a factory challenge down, Hatch Toyota said, "Watch this! We have the inventory. We have the new Toyota cars, trucks, crossovers, and vans on the ground, and a great selection of late model, low mileage pre-owned vehicles. The challenge is on to sell 300 new and pre-owned vehicles in the next 30 days. Trade-in values are still at the highest point in history. So bring us your old ride and we'll get you top dollar. Drive home a new 2020 Hatch Toyota Corolla a month, or a new Camry for as low as $289 a month, or a new 2020 Highlander for as low as $369 a month. Great selection, top dollar for your trade, and a factory challenge that we're not gonna back down from."
Hi, this is Chaz Hatch. Get our statewide low price guarantee on every new Toyota. Find out more at hatchtoyota.com or visit us today at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Show Low.
Offers under credit to Toyota Finance. Excludes government dealer fee. Payments and leases with due at sign. Corolla $19.99. Camry $23.99. Highlander $29.99.
The team at Beam and Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam and Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam and Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam and Well Drilling.
Okay. Hey, everybody, we're back in to continue our postgame wrap-up here at Snowflake High School. The Lobos beat the Show Low Cougars 54-36, the final score in this one. We do have to pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Sports Zone Radio Network. Everybody?
This is Sports Zone Radio. Sports Zone Radio. Champions play here at Sports Zone Radio.
You're listening live and local in the White Mountains on Mix 98 KRFM Show Low. Sports Zone Radio's home in the White Mountains. We welcome you into our broadcast and our final moments here as we do wrap things up. Let's bring on, how about we bring on the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game, everybody. He's back in Snowflake again. The final score was 54-46 Snowflake with the victory. Everybody, welcome into Snowflake High School. It's a wrap-up portion on tonight's broadcast of Northland basketball at Sports Zone Radio. Our coverage is presented by Choice NTUA Wireless and some great sponsoring partners. I'm Floyd Simmons, handsome young man. Next to me is Cooper DeWitt, and he picks up the Sports Zone Radio's Player of the Game award tonight in the Snowflake victory. That is presented by our friends at White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And I believe it was maybe a 7 or 8 point night for you, Cooper. I don't remember. You win the Player of the Game award tonight, not on the strength of a lot of points scored. It was really spread out well amongst the team, but it was just an overall effort, and we could have given it to a number of guys. You get it because you're one of the guys that brought some supreme effort tonight. How about the win tonight? Congratulations, by the way, in knocking off Show Low.
Thank you.
Your thoughts on a Lobo victory tonight?
I thought we played great team defense, and that's about all I can say. Our shots were iffy, but I think together as a team we came together really well at the end.
So you came out, you got a big early lead, and then by halftime, Show Low was fighting back. They scrapped back into it, made it a 1 point game at halftime. What did Coach Wood say to you and the team in the locker room at halftime?
He just told us to play together. We weren't really meshing as a team in the end there, and I think what he said in the locker room really helped us out a lot.
Yeah, and then you got a big spread. Then you got as high as a 17-point lead that I can remember, maybe even more. 17 is a number that sticks out in that second half, so you started to pull away. Playing a little bit more of the brand of Snowflake basketball we're used to, a little bit of running happening there. But you mentioned it, defense. Tell us about your defense in that second half.
I guess my defense really came from just all my team working together. It's not necessarily me individually. It's just what my teammates set me up to do. And I think that goes for every single one of us.
There was a moment during that second half, and we talked about it on the broadcast a little bit. You blocked a guy's shot. And then immediately after blocking the shot, right in front of the Snowflake student section, which has always got to be kind of fun,
yeah.
right? Right in front of the Snowflake students, and they're giving you a lot of love there. and then immediately after you block it, the other player ends up on the ground, and you go down and you reach down and give him a hand up. And I know that's good sportsmanship, and I give you kudos on that. But as the guy who's on the ground, have you ever had your shot blocked?
Yeah.
That's the last thing you want is the guy that blocked your shot to give you the hand up. So a little satisfaction for you in that moment,
Not really.
rejecting it?
I kind of just saw him on the ground. I decided to help him up.
There you go.
That's just what.
Just being a
we've
good
been
guy.
taught.
Just being a good guy. Well, I love it. But, again, you got to feel for the guy on the other end of that, okay? But good stuff for you and the team. Now we begin region play. Now you get to, you're going to not get to play a Winslow game now on your schedule coming up. That's going to be scratched. But outside of that, I mean, you're going to, hopefully you get a full region schedule, and this is where it counts. Are the Lobos ready in January?
I think so. I think we're coming together really well as a team, and I think we'll do pretty well.
All right, congratulations. Big win for you tonight, and a great performance by you and the rest of the guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's Cooper DeWitt. He is the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. A win tonight for the Lobos, 54-46. They take down the Show Low Cougars at home here at Lobo Gymnasium. Northland basketball right here at Sports Zone Radio. All right, basketball fans. Thanks for sticking with us through thick and thin. We did have a few technical issues on the broadcast tonight that we apologize for here now, but you're looking at some of the replays there on the screen from a night that featured Snowflake in a kind of a roller coaster kind of game night tonight. Get a win. Final score again, 54-46. It's not showing on our scoreboard there, but again, 54-46 is our final. Let's continue our wrap-up. Here at Snowflake High School tonight, the Lobos get a home victory in the 3A East. They open up the region season against the Show Low Cougars. Both teams playing their first region game here tonight. Snowflake with the win will join, I believe it was, I can't remember who has the share of the lead right now, but not many games under the belt of any of these teams in the East region yet. The month of January is going to bring a lot of activity in the East. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Floyd Simmons. This is head coach Andy Wood of the Snowflake Lobos. And a 54-46 victory tonight for Snowflake over Show Low. Congratulations, Coach.
Well, thanks. I think this win is absolutely on our guys and their defensive effort tonight. They came to play defense and they executed that well, and the things that we'd covered, and then they showed up with some intensity on D, and that's really what got a win for us.
Okay, so talking about that defense, I was looking at my book. You limited Show Low to just one shot made from the field in the third quarter. They made a handful of free throws, but only one shot from the field. And it took a while, almost half of the fourth quarter, before they really started scoring again. And it took, 2-3 minutes into the quarter before they made a couple of shots from the field and still didn't have a lot of overall success in that quarter. So you're talking about your defense. One of the things that I thought you did was not just play good defense, but limit their shot opportunities. Now, they shot themselves in the foot with some misses inside. But, again, it was your defense preventing – I don't know how many shots they got in that second half, but it didn't feel like they took a lot of shots.
Yeah, I think we did a great job of limiting them. We had a couple defensive breakdowns late in the second quarter. Cougar got quite a few points there in the end of that quarter. From some breakdown defensively. I think they came out better the second half, saying, hey, we can't let those things happen. They shot 25 free throws tonight. We shot 9, and 8 of those were in the last 2 minutes of the game. But we got to get away. We got to find a way to get to the line a little more. And then like tonight, I mean, you put Cougar on the line, and I think Show Low shot well from the free throw line, but that's kind of just automatic points for them, and so we've got to do a better job of taking those shots away and not bailing them out to get them to the free throw line, and then we got to play a little better offense. I thought Noah stepped up on the rebounding side of things. He didn't shoot really well tonight, and was a little frustrated with himself on the offensive side, but you know what? I thought he played great D, and down the stretch there in the fourth quarter just controlled boards for us.
Head coach Andy Wood of Snowflake, a 54-46 Lobo win tonight here at Lobo Gymnasium. Place was packed, Coach. You had a good crowd out here tonight. The fans came out to give some support to the team.
Yeah, and, if we win, they'll come back. So, we've always had great fans here at Snowflake. You've been in a lot of games here with with me and in this facility, and it's just been amazing. I think that the fan base that these kids have and the support they have from their community is just bar none the best in the state, and I think the boys know that. They kind of pressured themselves into a couple bad losses early on because they want to please this fan base so much, and tonight they're able to take care of it on the defensive end and give their crowd something to cheer about, and I think their crowd likes the outcome for sure against a rivalry team, but you know what, the community is amazing in their support for these guys.
Bringing it back to the game itself, and just a final word on what it was that made the difference, and maybe what you said, where your coaching staff was communicating to the kids in that second half run that saw you build a lead. Sholo battled back, and they got it to within striking distance, but you were able to hold on. But there was a run there in that, mostly in that third quarter, that saw you get separation. What were you doing right? What were the kids executing that you wanted them to do?
Well, it's funny. One of the Sholo guys asked one of our players after the game, "Do you guys run a lot at practice?" and his response was, "Yes, yes we do." And I think that the Sholo kid was kind of acknowledging the fact that we just didn't get tired, and if we got a guy getting tired, somebody else comes in and replaces him, and it's just go. And I think in that third quarter, what got us that separation was the defensive intensity that led to some offensive transition, which is what we love and what we kind of hang our hat on.
And you get a win tonight. So
yes,
start out the right way in the East region. So congratulations, Coach.
Well, thank you.
All right, Andy Wood right there. And final score, 54-46. Snowflake has defeated Sholo tonight. Here at Northland Basketball at Sports Zone Radio. Do look for our next broadcast coverage Friday night at Chinle. The Chinle Wildcats are going to take on the Monument Valley Mustangs on Friday, and we are scheduled to be at Window Rock on Saturday. Window Rock will battle the Tuba City Warriors Saturday. And, by the way, keep this in mind, basketball fans, nobody allowed in attendance. The public not allowed to come out to that Window Rock game on Saturday. So the only place you will be able to find it is our live video stream coverage from the activity center, the events center at Window Rock High School. Final score again tonight: Snowflake beats Sholo 54-46. Good night, everybody. God bless you. We'll see you next time with more Northland basketball here at Sports Zone Radio. Winslow game canceled. Yep. So those still watching the conclusion of our video here, yes, Snowflake Winslow game canceled. The game, was that this week, Coach, that was coming? It was Friday? Okay. So Winslow not going to play basketball for the next 2 weeks because of outbreak of illness at the school there. That's going to wrap it up tonight from Snowflake High School. Thanks for being with us, everyone. One more time, the final score, 54-46. Snowflake defeating Sholo tonight here at Lobo Gymnasium, and we're going to invite you to join us for our Friday broadcast coming up from Chinle High School. Chinle taking on the Monument Valley Mustangs. I want to thank our great team tonight, led by Derek Simmons, our producer. Oops, that is absolutely not what we're supposed to be playing. That's my bad, everybody. Want to thank our broadcast team, our producer, Derek Simmons, as always, with the great job that he does. Our technical director tonight, Fernando Quintana. Also assisting technically this evening, Tina Robinson for the first time ever. Thank you, Tina. And on camera tonight, David Simmons. Thank you to Patrick Austin, my broadcast partner. God bless you. See you next time with more Northland basketball. Good night.
This has been Northland Basketball, an exclusive presentation of Sports Zone Radio. Listen online at SportsZone123.com and download the Sports Zone Radio app for your smartphone and listen wherever you go. Join us again for the next broadcast of Northland Basketball.